What's up, trainers? Back again with another Training Tip Tuesday, and it is a
fire 3 minutes.
So, we're talking getting the dog off leash, man. It is time. We've needed to do it for a long time. You've been wanting to do it for a long time. So let's get there. We're going to take our first little baby steps on our way to that journey today. So what do we do? How do I start? How do we get this kicked off? Well, as many times, last thing first, we need an environment. We need to have that dojo. We need to have the gym. We need to have work. We need to have that place where the dog understands that its rewards are super active, right? We are stacking these rewards here, as we said many times in the past. The dog knows things goes down here, right? If we're using corrective devices, then the dog understands that these corrective devices are active in this environment. So we gotta have our environment, we got our tools, right? Now with that, you need to check out the treat palm video or the classical conditioning video. You really do. I know you know how to give your dog treats. This isn't the same thing. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is convincing the dog that you can like auto-generate food in your hand. It's super useful and necessary for this. So watch that and every other video I've ever made. So what we need to do is we need to exercise the dog first, right? We need to just have a little bit of play just to get that extra bit of craziness out. And then we need a controlled walk to the environment. This is important, right? This is where we're starting to gather up a little bit of control on the way down. Now, Luke, as usual, is being absolutely awesome. And this is just sort of redundant, but I like to point that out. You see how I'm redundantly doing it? I do it the same way every time. So it's very predictable to Luke with what's happening. That's why he is where he is so quickly, just a couple of days. Then when we get to our environment, we're just going to do the same thing on a long leash and not hold it, man. That's it. That's all we're doing. We're going to go to that environment where the dog knows that it's being rewarded and corrected, where we've done this same thing like a million times. Now with that, before I get to the end of the line, I'm going to turn around, right? I'm going to keep it two-dimensional. Same thing that we talked about in the leash walking video. We're going to keep it two-dimensional so we can let the leash overlap if you guys are stepping on it. Now, if we're doing remote corrections or any type of other collar correction, all we're going to do is wait for that dog to start to check something out from far away, and all we want to do is deliver our lowest possible communicative levels, right? Let that dog know, hey, remember, man, I've got food for you. Keeping in mind where that leash is. Now, all we do with this is start to add more and more distractions, right? Or let the dog know that this happens in multiple environments. Man, keep it simple. You know where to get free evaluations. You know where to get helpful tips. You know where the best grooming, boarding, and daycare in the world is. Definitely Myrtle Beach. Come on down to Canine Cabana. Come see me. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, see you guys next week.